Everyone talks about fulfilling work, wants it, but it feels so elusive. Just like the word love, fulfillment is very difficult to define. It is much easier to spot its symptoms. One thing that fulfilling work is not is depleting. Depleting work is the opposite of fulfilling work. Work depletes you when it drains your energy and your joy without providing anything meaningful in return. For example, when you work overtime for weeks on a report that has absolutely no use at all and that no human on earth will read. Or sit in a 2-hour-long meeting that runs in circles and leads to no outcome or improvement and leaves you feeling drained and exhausted. Or when you work behind a desk that leaves you feel confined when you'd rather work on a project or in nature. By identifying elements in your work that deplete you and by eliminating these, you gradually get closer to work that is fulfilling to you. On the other hand, fulfilling work gives you a deep sense of calm and balance. You feel that you're right where you're supposed to be. Let's zoom in closer. The word fulfilling implies that there is something that is empty, lacking, wanting, incomplete, or unrealized. So to find fulfilling work, you need to search along these lines. What things are empty, lacking, incomplete, or unrealized? For a more systematic approach, let's look at two aspects of fulfilling work. The first one is internal, concerning you directly, and the second one is external, concerning the world around you. Let's talk about you first, the internal aspect of fulfilling work. Work is fulfilling if it responds to an internal need that you have. But what kind of need are we talking about here? It could be responding to a deep-seated desire. For example, you've always wanted to take portraits of famous people, or you want to bring back the nostalgia of the 80s. Or responding to an interest you have that you want to explore. For example, learn martial arts or study animal behavior. Or responding to a talent that you have that you want to use. For example, you're naturally gifted at drawing cartoons, but you've never really honed in on that skill. Work is also fulfilling if it responds to a purpose that you have. For example, you want to share your late grandma's best recipes with the world, or responding to a responsibility that you take upon yourself. For example, you want to increase the safety in your own neighborhood. You can use and try any of these prompts to find out what kind of work is fulfilling to you. A second way to find out what work might be fulfilling to you is to look at your external world. Work is also fulfilling if it responds to an external need in the world. This could be a problem that needs to be solved. For example, finding a way to help people manage their time better. Work is also fulfilling if it closes a gap in the world, a need that the market has. This could be a product or a service. For example, you might find that there's a market gap for frozen food that is not only delicious, healthy, but also affordable to the majority of people. Now, how can you find the highest level of fulfillment? By doing work that is at the crossover between your internal needs and the external needs of the world. When you find work that not only responds to a deep-seated desire that you have, but also contributes to a problem that the world has, you will find fulfillment.